Hi friends, welcome back to or welcome to my channel. I'm Sahara, the borderline millennial, and I am on a journey to create a cozier, more intentional life for my 30s, one hobby, one moment, and one memory at a time. And in today's video, I am so excited because we are prepping for my family reunion. And we're not just prepping for the reunion, we are in crunch time. It is the final stages before my family reunion, which I'm part of like the younger generation that's taking over from the older generation. So this is the first time that it's going to be like the next gen hosting the family reunion, but also it's going to be my first time hosting the family reunion with a couple of my cousins on my side. So I'm getting into some of the details of planning that, how it's going, and then also the preparation because it is family reunion week. The reunion is next weekend. It's currently the weekend before, so it's next weekend or this coming weekend, however you want to phrase it. So there's a lot that we have to do in order to get ready for guests to arrive, for everyone to come, and to just have a really fun celebration weekend with the family. So this video is going to kind of be two types of different things in one video. So of course it's going to be the family reunion prep. So telling you and showing you guys some of the things that I'm doing to prep for reunion weekend. So that'll be kind of setting up some things for the raffle, designing a few items for the actual event itself, prepping for our field day, Saturday game day in the park with my family. But then we're also hosting some of my family members staying with us here at our apartment in LA. So my husband and I are going to be doing some of the prep work to just get our space ready to have not just my brother staying with us, but also my parents. So we have a 2-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. So we can definitely have the space for our guests, but we just want to make sure that they feel cozy and comfortable while they're here because they'll be here for I think about 2 or 3 nights, so I want to just make sure it's a really great experience for them, especially my parents. You know, I always want to make them feel comfortable so they can keep coming back and seeing me here in Southern California since they're all the way up in NorCal. But I'm really excited. We're going to be doing a lot today, and then we're also going to be doing a couple of things throughout the week. So this video, I'm not exactly sure how many days it'll span, but I'm definitely going to try and make it a little bit tighter, not super, super long. And then I also want to show you some of the clips from the family reunion itself. So when it comes to the apartment prep, there's kind of a lot that we have to do. There's some things that my husband and I have already done, but one of the big things is kind of cleaning and reorganizing our guest bedroom. So we did a little bit of the reorganization already. It wasn't too much, but I just want to make sure it's set instead of our office space because we have a guest room that's also like a workout space and an office space and my cozy nook space. So I want to make sure that it is primarily a guest room right now. So just shaping it up to be that. We need to just like vacuum, dust, clean off some surfaces and just get it ready for my parents to stay here. And then my brother, he's going to be staying in the living room and we have a nice couch that's like turns into a pull-out bed. So he's going to stay there. We have a lot of our reunion prep all in the living room right now. So I don't think we're going to be able to clean that area until later on in the week once we kind of clear that reunion stuff out. So I'm not going to touch the living room today probably, but you'll still see it when I'm doing some of the reunion tasks. And then the other main thing is that I want to clean the guest bathroom because that's going to be the primary bathroom that everyone's going to be using. I do plan obviously to use it later this week, so I'm going to be doing like a bath night and like a self-care maintenance ritual video like at the same time I'm filming this one. So I'm not sure which one's coming out first, but if you're seeing this and you haven't watched that, make sure you watch that or stay tuned for when that one drops. But that's another big thing that we need to clean. And then I just need to do some general tidying up of the house or the apartment this week and probably today because I've just been a little stressed. There's been a lot going on and I'm feeling the stress and I think it's really reflecting in our space. So I just need to do some tidying things. So we'll probably tidy up the space a little bit too. So those are kind of some of the main things that I need to do in order to prep the apartment for our guests for this reunion weekend. But yeah, I feel like I've chit-chatted, I've yapped enough, and I'm going to be talking to you more throughout this video, kind of telling you about how the reunion plans are going, how I even joined the reunion planning committee, and just what I'm going to be doing for that reunion. So I'll be talking to you throughout, but as you can tell, I'm so energetic, I'm so ready to go, and I'm just ready to like hit the ground running and start cleaning. So let's start with the guest bedroom. If you've seen my videos before, then you know this is our guest bedroom space. That's also an office space. We have like some of our workout equipment in here and we just do a lot. It's a very multi-purpose room, but today we are going to be focusing on turning this into a primary guest bedroom. So we already have the daybed here. It was originally over on this corner pressed up against the wall, but in order to actually pull the second trundle piece out to convert it to a king bed, we needed to shift the side table that we had here over to the wall and then bring the bed here so that we didn't have to move the desk out. So now it can perfectly kind of glide out, and I can show you what that looks like. So let me show you. I actually got this daybed, like pull-out conversion bed from Wayfair when we first moved into this apartment. So it's really fun to use, and it's nice to keep it as is for just like coziness or pulling it out. Okay, so I'm not going to do the full thing because it's kind of hard to do by myself, and my husband's just finishing up some food. But this is how it lays out. So if you have, you know, people that aren't a couple staying here and like you just have your friends over and you just want to like have them stay with you, I can easily have one of them up here and then one of them down here. Or like if my sister's here with her daughter, she can be up here and then my niece can be down here. But this also pops up. So like I said, it's kind of difficult to do that by myself, but it's really nice because it pops up and then it converts. We just got this nice sheet set here from Amazon. I really like the stripes. And then we also have a cute blue and white floral. So that's kind of the vibe that we're going here for this bedding. All right, now it's time to get into the cleaning portion. I'm really happy because I didn't have to do too much of the reorganization because Arjuna actually did that yesterday while I was doing some other stuff. I don't even know what I was doing, but he already did that. So I'm really happy about that. And he also already vacuumed. So we don't even have to vacuum today. So mainly in this room, we just need to dust, wipe off surfaces, like desanitize or sanitize everything, and then just tidying up little things like putting some of our personal documents away and turning this into the room. So yeah, Arjuna's already getting started with dusting, which is funny because you have more allergies than I do, but I don't like dusting. So after you dust, I'll go in and I'll wipe. So all right, here's a cleaning montage. Had to get another duster, as Arjuna showed you that the other one got real dusty. There's something about our apartment where it just collects dust, like that's its only purpose in life. Like we just get so much dust in this apartment and it's so gross, and like we just both have allergies. But we are done cleaning in here. I removed some of the like personal documents and items from visibility, so that's all set. So it's pretty much as good as it's gonna be right now, because I don't think we're gonna actually set the bed and like, you know, put out the luggage rack, like the luggage rack that we have, until probably Thursday night or Thursday during the day when my parents are going to get here on Friday. So yeah, so we're going to do that a little bit later. But now, what do you want to do? Want to do some reunions? Oh, actually, let's tidy up the bedroom.
Sure.
Our bedroom. All right, so we're going to tidy up our bedroom. We're not planning to have people in there. However, my parents might shower in our shower because our guest shower is a little wonky. Like the temperature is just off. So we might have them shower in ours, which means we need to clean up our room. So let's go do that right now. All right, let's stack these clothes on the floor. I'm going to actually, let me first pull out all of the winter clothes that I need to pull out. So let me take you with me to pull out all of my winter clothes. All right, so welcome to the closet. It's a pretty deep closet. We're very fortunate to have a really fun lock-in closet. Like, look how many steps, like, it takes me to get back here to where you guys are, which is, like, at the threshold of the doorway. So all my stuff is down here on this end, and I just need to pull out some of my winter clothes. Like, I'm definitely not going to be wearing this flannel at all. I'm not wearing this vest at all. Okay. This is technically like a fall sweater. This is technically a fall sweater, but I think I can repurpose this for like a cute summer outfit. So I'm going to save this and keep this one out. I'm going to bring y'all a little bit closer now. Come on. Let's get comfortable. We ain't twins. We cousins. Okay. That's fine. This is definitely a winter top. That's fine. Winter thermal type top. I don't know how many. I'm really into hot dogs right now. And I got this hot diggity dog from the Mickey Mouse Old Navy like Disney collection for summer. And it's got hot diggity dog on the back and it's so cute. So I'm planning on wearing that for 4th of July as well. That's fine. Winter. Honestly, I need to be sponsored by Old Navy from the amount of Old Navy clothes that I have in here. Like all these thermals, Old Navy. The shirt I'm wearing, Old Navy. I just love Old Navy because I'm a person whose size fluctuates a lot. And they're just really size inclusive to me. And I just always find the best clothes that like fit my body from Old Navy. What is this? Oh, that's a top. T-shirt, another thermal. White tanks. Oh, I also got this to change into for 4th of July in the evening. Because it's so cute. Little Mickey Mouse Americana. I just thought it was adorable. This one's also a good winter. Actually, I think I'm going to just trash this one. I didn't realize there was like holes in the back. It's giving Mean Girls. If you know, you know. And that's fine. And then I don't really like put any of my jackets or sweaters away for like the summer or winter or anything. Because I just wear them all year round. So those are going to stay. But I got that done for my shirts. Now I need to hang up the summer clothes. Alright, so I'm just going to start hanging up all the clothes that I need to hang up. Like, one of Arjuna's hangers is like 2 of mine. I feel like. This is Arjuna's hanger. And then this is my hanger. So, like, they take up space differently. So it looks like we have the same amount of clothes. But he says I have more. So that's our closet. But anyways, what I wanted to know is, like, how you guys organize your closet. So I have, like, shirts here, jackets here, pants here, and then I have dresses. And then by my shirts, I kind of try and coordinate by color, and then everything else, it doesn't really matter. I just try to keep like with like, you know. Again, Old Navy sponsor me because I did just do like a huge summer Old Navy shopping trip unintentionally because I had some super cash and then I just went too crazy. I'm not going to even lie. But I'm really happy because I got this Boohoo dress last summer and it was a little tight on me and now it fits perfectly. So I'm excited to wear this summer. This is my go-to wedding guest outfit dress. It's so beautiful, especially like for spring or summer weddings. It's just so bright and vibrant. I love it. And I always get so many compliments in it. While I'm doing this, I think Arjuna's already starting the cleaning process, which is awesome. Because then we can just get to our reunion stuff faster. That's what I love, having a reliable partner. Okay. Clothes are all hung up. Yay. All right, now it's time for me to put all my winter clothes away. But I come out here. Arjuna's already cleaned up, tidied the bed. He's dusting. He's wiping. You go, baby.
Is it pizza time?
Soon. For dinner. We're going to have pizza for dinner.
Pizza.
Pizza. All right, let's get this set up. All right. Miscellaneous items. Jerseys, stuffed animals, clothes, weird naked yarn Arjuna. Quick book check-in. I just got my book of the month box. I had an extra credit, so I got 2 different books that I've been wanting to read. First Time Caller by B.K. Morrison, and then Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I've read one book by V.E. Schwab during book club during COVID, and I liked it, and I never finished the series. It was like the Darker Shade of Magic series. I want to get back to it, but yeah, another V.E. Schwab book. Okay, book breakdown. Time for our next activity. And is the room clean? We did it?
No.
Oh. We're still cleaning. I'm just going to clean a little bit, and then we'll check in when it's time for reunion planning. Let's do it. Alright, it took a while, but we finished. We cleaned everywhere in our bedroom and we dusted everything, and it's looking really good. Let me show you. Okay, looking good. We got the new soundtrack or new record up. This is Berlioz Jazz. We got a nice candle lit, our little Pooh Bear honey candle. Everything is clean. We got the purifier on, kicking. We've got the desk area cleaned. This rack shelf thing, it's basically like a shoe bench. That's clean. Everything's organized over here. Bed's done. Our stuffed animals are just crazy. But we cleaned the side tables, even cleaned the mirror. So yeah, we wiped down the mirror, wiped down this, and it's looking good. I totally forgot that I have a meeting with 2 of my best friends who I co-wrote a book with, so my co-authors. So I have that meeting, and then we're going to work on some reunion stuff afterwards. So I'm going to take that meeting right now, and then we're going to work on some reunion stuff, or I might rest. We'll see. We're supposed to go to a movie tonight. Hopefully we still can, but there's just a lot of stuff we need to do, so we'll see. So I'm just going to take a little bit of break, and then I'll be right back for some more activity and more of our like planning and prep. Yeah, I get that. We've been moving within the same like hallway for like 4 years.
I know. I'm pretty sure I went to the wrong apartment when I was down there for your wedding.
Yeah, I think so. We're back in the other one. Yeah, we're back in the original one.
I'm definitely gonna mess it up next time I'm there. I'm gonna be at everyone else's house.
That's okay. We're just gonna like hit everyone in this hallway. All right, just finished our planning meeting with the girls. That went well. Sort of. It's just some tech stuff because we have an LLC together. So that was just some business stuff that we had to take care of. But now it is the early evening. It's like almost 6 o'clock. So we're just trying to power through, get some more reunion stuff done. Arjuna's been doing like a lot of home organization stuff that he's been wanting to do. So that's really helpful. But now we're going to get back into the reunion stuff. We need to make labels for our raffle items. So let me give you a quick little like breakdown. Hold on. Let me move to a different area real quick. Okay, I'm just moved to the daybed right now because it's just a little bit cozier, and Arjuna's doing some paperwork with like some of our personal files, so I just didn't want this in the video. But let me give you a quick breakdown. So my family, I come from a really large family. So my mom is I'm one of 8, my mom's one of 9, and I think my grandma's like one of 10 siblings. So that's just like on my mom's side. And my mom's side is the one that always does like our annual family reunions and stuff. So we used to have one for all of my grandma's siblings and down. But now our family's gotten so big to the point where now it's just all my grandma's kids and down. So basically, my grandma passed away back when I was like a preteen age. So I do have like a lot of aunts and uncles though. So my mom is the second youngest, and then she has seven or 8 older siblings and then one other younger sibling. And so it's basically that whole generation and then their kids, so like me, and then my generation's kids down, so like my siblings' kids, like my nieces and nephews and my younger cousins. So because that whole grouping is big enough now, we started doing our own family reunions. Because of COVID, we haven't had one of our, it's called Taurus Gill, so we haven't had one of our Taurus Gill family reunions in like 4 or 5 years. And everyone's just been really hesitant to kind of like put it on because it's a lot of work to try to organize a family reunion. But there's one night I went out with some of my cousins that live locally to me, like here in Los Angeles, and we were just having a good time. A couple of drinks may or may not have been involved, but somehow we agreed to host the family reunion. So that's how this all came to be. So traditionally, all of our other family reunions have been planned by someone like my aunt or my uncle or very older cousin. So this is the very first time that someone of the younger generation is hosting the family reunion. So it's kind of like a next gen passing the torch thing. So it's kind of big and it's definitely new for me. I've never hosted a family reunion or anything like this. Obviously I got married last year, and so that was kind of a family reunion in and of itself, but that was a lot more work than this reunion has been. And luckily it's been myself, my husband, my 2 cousins, and then their husbands as well. But so it's been a group of 6 of us as like our event planning committee. And we've been planning this reunion for just over like 6 months, maybe a year. I don't know, somewhere between 6 months to a year. But like I said, it's coming up this weekend. So we have almost like 5 days, just under 5 days, like almost 4 full days to get everything finalized and ready to go. So because there are so many of us, we each kind of have different tasks that we're doing. So one of my cousins, her and her husband are doing a lot of like the money handling. So they're collecting all the dues and all the payments and tracking RSVPs and things like that. Also handling some of the ordering stuff. Then another one of my cousins, she's hosting a lot of the events at her house. So she and her husband have been working on a lot of the house stuff like decor, renting tables, connecting with like the vendors for catering, DJ, stuff like that. And then my husband and I, we've been doing a lot of like the back end stuff. So I have my master's in marketing and I do a lot of like small versions of graphic design, CMS, things like that. So I built the website for everyone to like RSVP. I update all the web pages with our itineraries, etc., etc. I design all of like the print materials, like our welcome signs, our itineraries, the canvas bag that we're giving away as like a goodie bag for everyone. So I do a lot of that stuff. And then we're also planning the Saturday Park Day Field Day. So a big tradition for our family is having a fun activity to do on Saturday during the day, and then we have like a dinner and dance in the evening on Saturday night. So we're kind of in charge of a lot of the stuff that's going on Saturday. But my husband and I have been putting together like the field day plan. So we have a lot of really fun games planned. So we have like extreme rock, paper, scissors. We're going to be doing like a tug of war, burlap sack races, like egg on a spoon races, except instead of an egg, we're going to use like ping pong balls. So it's just a lot of fun, easy, traditional like family games. So it should be really nostalgic, really fun, and just a good time to just get together and see each other, because it's been a while since we've all been together. Most of the people were here at our wedding, obviously, but not everyone. So it'll be nice to have the whole family and all like the kids and the cousins and the different generations getting together here in LA. So that's kind of everything that we've got going on. Another big part of what I'm doing for the reunion and some of the stuff that we're about to do right now is that I've been in charge of our raffle night. There is a scholarship fund in my grandma's name. And so for the raffle that we're doing, I've gathered a bunch of different items, and then all the raffle ticket purchases by my family who's attending to play in this raffle, all that money will go towards the scholarship fund. So that's going to be really nice. But I am gathering all the different prizes. Like we have really awesome prizes. Luckily I have a lot of connections with really cool stuff. So we have like Ahsoka lightsabers. We have like from Star Wars lightsabers. We have like a skincare kit, a makeup brand kit. And then we also have some other things that other family members are donating. Like my mom's known for her amazing caramel corn. So she's going to make caramel corn that she only usually does for Christmas, but it's going to be like out of season. So I think that's going to be cool. yeah, so we just have a lot of fun prizes, but I need to make the labels for all of the prizes. So Arjuna's going to use a label maker and print out all of the labels. And then I'm going to put those labels on like a colorful piece of construction paper, which we're then going to tape onto the boxes for labels for each of the prizes. So we're going to do that. That's one of the big things. And then I just need to do a lot of design work today. So one of my friends is going to be the bartender. So I'm going to make a sign of our signature cocktails / mocktails that we're going to have. I also need to make the sign with the QR code for tipping our bartender, and then also a sign for like physical tips, like cash tips as well. And then I think let me check I need to finalize the field day guidebook that has like the list of games, instructions on how to play, the rules, etc., etc. So I need to finish finalizing that and then print that out to have. I need to make sure we have all the supplies for our field day. So I'm asking my cousins what they have, because like it's all pretty easy stuff. Some of it's just like, oh, like who has beach balls or water balloons or like cones. And I think we have most of them, and we only need to order a couple different things. So that's good there. Then I need to just figure out the tablescape for the raffle items. But I got them all packaged up in cute little boxes. I'll show you those when we start doing the raffle stuff. But yeah, so I need to do that. Those are my main things. I think I can get most of those done tonight. Like the night's still early. Luckily, I don't work tomorrow because my job has some certain Mondays off each month, which is awesome. So I get Monday as well to have like a full day to like work on stuff. And yeah, so that was a lot of yapping, but I wanted to kind of tell you and introduce you a little bit to like kind of the family reunion tradition that we have in my family. And then hopefully at the end of this video, I'll be able to insert some of the clips from the reunion. Okay, I think that's all for my little yap session. It's time. I really want to focus in and get some of this stuff done right now, and then we're gonna probably just order some dinner from Domino's or something like that, because I've been craving some Domino's pizza, and I'm recently like gluten-free for the most part. Like 95% of my diet is now gluten-free. So they do have a gluten-free crust at Domino's. This is not sponsored, but I'm gonna try it out, and I'm really excited to try it. So I'm gonna go and try to power through some of this work so that we can get to dinner faster and then kind of relax for the evening, because there's a new episode of Love Island tonight and I'm so ready to watch it. Oh, I'm obsessed with Love Island. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get to it. All right, so my plan is Arjuna printed out the titles here, and then I'm gonna stick them on the envelope and then stick that on, like cut it up a little bit and then stick it on the raffle box. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so it'll look like that. There we go. And so all the labels are gonna look like this. All done. 16 raffle items ready to go. As soon as I get those boxes, I can put these on, and then I'm done with the raffle stuff. Thank goodness. Right now, Arjuna is editing the field day document. Let me show you a little bit of what he's doing. Ooh, all of our printers. So we got the field day, and yeah. So yeah, he's working on formatting that document and printing it now. So then we're going to hole punch it and then put it in the binder, and then that'll be ready to go. And now I need to do some design work. So I'm going to start designing the cocktail sign, get that printed, and then the bartender signs. And then I think I'm good with the signage. All right, got the field day packet printed and done. So now I'm gonna pop it into this binder so that I have it for when we lead field day next Saturday. Okay, everything's in here. These are all the games and then even the supplies list, so I can check that off the day of, make sure we have everything we need. So that is done. Yay! Checking that entirely off my list. Guidebook day, field day guidebook, done. All right, now onto Canva because I need to do some design work like I just told you. So this is the design. So Arjuna and I chose the Ramgo Paloma. And then this is actually gonna change because these aren't the drinks that we're doing.
Sarah just comes to bed. I try and be a little affectionate, keep the body like this.
Glad that we got to have a little fun yesterday.
Part water.
Yeah.
That was great. That definitely helped break.
Okay. Does this look good to you?
Is that what they look like?
Yeah, this is basically what they look like. All right, y'all. The bar signs are done. We have our signature drinks and the tipping the bartender sign complete, and they look really good. These are all done. I get to check these off of my to-do list, which is fantastic. We did a lot of work today. The last remaining things that I need to do are just finishing up the raffle ticket boxes once that actually gets delivered here. So hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow or on Tuesday. And then basically just cleaning. But for all the rest of the reunion stuff, it's all going to just be stuff that we have to do day of. So that's obviously not going to be part of this video because I'm just going to be working with my cousins doing that this weekend. And yeah, so then the only things left in this video that I'm going to do later on this week whenever I can are just going to be cleaning the bathrooms, which will probably be really quick, and then just presenting the bed. Right now, we finished all of our tasks for tonight, and we are starving. We just picked up our pizza from Domino's, so we're just going to enjoy some pizza, watch TV, and relax for the rest of the evening on this nice little Sunday night. So I'm going to come back when it's time for cleaning, but that'll be a couple days for me. That'll probably be just a couple of seconds for you guys, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hey friends, so it's been a couple of days, but for you it's only been a couple of seconds, and we are officially in the middle of the week. We only have 2 more days till the reunion starts, and it is Wednesday evening, and it is time to do a little bit more reunion work before we go out for our evening plans. So right now, the main thing that I need to do is that I need to put the adhesive welcome sign onto the actual poster board that I bought. So that finally came in the mail today. And then what also came in the mail today are the boxes, kind of like ballot boxes for the raffle ticket items. So all those little raffle ticket labels that I had made a couple of days ago, those are what I'm going to stick on there. Just get that prepped and ready to go. So when it's time to get set up for everything for the raffle, those are already done, and I just need to pop them open and put them on the table. So those are the 2 big things that I need to do today. And then I think tomorrow after work is when we're going to do all of the house cleaning stuff and finishing off cleaning the living room and cleaning the bathroom. So we're just going to do a little bit more of the reunion work right now, and then we're going to do some of the housework tomorrow. And then Friday morning, I have the day off of work because we're going to be meeting up together with the cousins and going to do a huge Costco run to get all the food and extra little things for the rest of the reunion weekend, and then doing some of the setup. So we'll see how busy I am that day. Maybe I can bring you along for some of that, like the Costco shopping or anything like that. But we'll see. If not, then I'll do maybe like a little bit of a montage of how the reunion weekend went at the end of this video. But for right now, I am on the clock because we have to get going soon. So I need to get these 2 tasks for the reunion done. So let's go do that together. I think that should be enough. All right, that's clean. Let me just let it dry for a little bit. Okay, so this is the poster board that we're working with. It's white on one side, brown on the other, just plain cardboard. But I'm just very disappointed in Amazon because it came in this plastic wrap, but there was no other protection around it. So of course the corners are bent. One of the little edges ripped open, and it's just absolutely dirty on that side. So if I was using this as is, without covering it up, with that being my plan, I definitely would have just returned this because it's It's not good quality, but it's whatever. It's like too late. Like this corner is so crappy. Oh my God, Amazon. Honestly, shame. Okay, here's the poster board, or the poster. I think it's cute and it should be the perfect size. Yep, perfect size. Okay, so now my plan is to remove the adhesive portion, like the backing part, to unveil the adhesive side. It's supposed to be adhesive, that's what I paid for. But okay, y'all, I just literally peeled this in half and it is not adhesive in any way. Like, what? Why is everything that could have gone wrong? Like, why did it like actually go wrong? Because now I'm gonna have to actually like glue this down. Literally gonna try every freaking corner. Yeah, this is just a regular freaking poster. And it's damaged. Okay. Whatever. I will submit a complaint.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all, we are back. Last time you saw me, I was a little bit stressed out because of the adhesive on the poster board for the welcome sign, but I ended up calling Walgreens and letting them know that they got the order wrong, so I just had to take the poster in and they'll exchange it for me. So I'm just gonna go do that tomorrow morning, but it is the next day, so that was last night, and now today it's like midday, it's my lunch break, and I'm just doing a little bit of house stuff. Yeah, so right now it is the day before the reunion. It's the day before our family gets in and we have our house guests, so it is crunch time for us to just finish up all of our cleaning and get the house set up for our family to come in. So right now we've got sheets and different laundry in the wash right now, and we are dusting, we're cleaning the living room. I'm spraying all the different fabrics just with like a cleansing spray just so it feels nice and fresh. And yeah, so we're gonna tackle that now. And then after work, I think we're gonna hit the bathroom. So I think we have enough time on our lunch break to finish off the living room, get that nice and ready for my brother, and then we'll do the bathrooms later on tonight before we go to Swan Lake, which will be really fun. So we're gonna just be cleaning, so enjoy this little cleaning montage. All right, living room, guest bathroom, clean. The raffle ticket like box things, those are all done. I added those onto the backing that you saw me doing. It was like the lip of the back of the raffle boxes, and then tomorrow when I'm with my cousins, we're just all gonna put them together, because if I try to put them together now, then I'd have to have like a big bag to carry them over, and right now they just are laying flat and are super easy to transport. But as you can see, I have my headphones in. I am about to lock in and get this bathroom cleaned, our primary bathroom. So you're gonna get another little cleaning montage right now. I'm sorry for all the montages. Maybe you like it. I love a good cleaning montage and like kind of body doubling. So if you have something that you need to clean, then you can like clean with me. I think that's kind of fun. But I'm done with work for today, and our show's not till like 7:30 or something like that. So I've got a couple of hours that I can finish up this cleaning. So the last things on our list for our reunion planning and prep are just cleaning up the bathroom, primary bathroom, and then making up the bed in the guest bedroom where my parents are going to be staying. While you're here, since you've made it to this point in the video, go ahead and leave me a little cleaning emoji, whether it's like the soap and the sponge or a little broom. Drop that in the comments so I know that you're watching my videos to this point. And if you're already this far into the video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So go ahead, subscribe while we're body doubling and cleaning. I'll see you in a little bit. Audiobook on, ready to clean. Alright friends, and just like that, the guest bedroom is ready to go for my parents. I made up the bed. It looks super cozy. We've never actually made it up this way, and we've been here for a while, but it looks really cozy, and I hope my parents like are comfortable with it. I'm debating if I should leave a little chocolate on the pillow for them, just kind of like be funny. But I also laid out their towels here, so they have those for when they go and take a shower. But yeah, this room is done. And we've cleaned the bathrooms. We've cleaned my bathroom, the guest bathroom, and the living room is clean and ready to go. I'm not going to make up the bed until probably tomorrow morning, just because we're going to be in the living room. Just because we're going to be living in the living room tonight, as well as like a little bit tomorrow too. So I'll probably just make that up before we leave to do all the reunion festivities tomorrow morning. So that way when we come back and we'll be back with my brother and my parents, we can just set it up for him then. But until then, we have everything done. But yeah, I can't believe we've done so much together this week. We cleaned this entire apartment. I didn't show you guys the kitchen cleaning or the dining room, but that's fine. Like, we clean that kind of daily because we use it daily, so that wasn't something that we needed to worry about. It was really the main guest areas that I wanted to make sure were spick and span and ready for guests, and I believe we finally reached that point. So this is going to be the last time I'm chatting to you guys today. I'm really happy that you tuned in for this video, and I do hope you decide to subscribe so that we can have a fun little community here and I can continue making awesome videos for you. I hope you like this one and you come back for more. Make sure you leave that cleaning emoji in the comments. And before you exit this video, I am going to be leaving some clips of the family reunion, so if you're interested in watching some of those clips, seeing how it went, you can check that out right after this little exit, a little outro. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed the little snippets of our reunion coming up next, and that you come back for more. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and enjoy these fun clips from the reunion. Bye!